buying a property requires a lot of upfront cash. So instead, here's what you can do. In today's video, I'm going to talk about starting an Airbnb business without owning or without needing to buy real estate. Before we do, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Hey everyone, my name is Jorge Contreras and I have built my Airbnb portfolio to over 6 figures a month with and without owning real estate. Have you been wanting to start an Airbnb business but don't have all the cash to buy property? If so, let me know in the comments down below. Look, I do recommend that you buy property because that is where you will ultimately create long-term wealth. However, most people are not in a position to go and buy a couple of properties in order to replace their 9-to-5. So let me introduce you to subleasing, or also known as Airbnb arbitrage. It is where we rent properties, get permission in writing, and then launch them as a short-term rental. And yes, it is 100% legal. So I put this into 2 phases. Phase 1 is subleasing. Phase 2 is ownership. Phase 1 allows you to rent properties, launch them on Airbnb, and it is strictly a cash flow play. Here's what I mean. You don't need down payments, no closing costs. With the same amount of money that you would buy one property, you could sublease 3 properties and have 3 times the cash flow. Now, typically our goal is to make $2,000 a month a profit on each and every Airbnb, whether we buy it or whether we sublease it. So why not make $6,000 a month in cash flow versus $2,000 a month with the ownership strategy? So by starting with subleasing, you get to that $6K a month or 8 or 10, whatever it takes to replace your 9-to-5. Once you replace your 9-to-5 income with cash flow from those 3 subleases, then you take all that capital and you start buying real estate so that you can own the assets and create long-term wealth. The truth is, subleasing is the most effective way to replace a 9-to-5. Like I said, if you went all in with the purchasing strategy and you needed 3 Airbnbs, let's say you need to make $6K a month to leave your 9-to-5. Well, you're going to need hundreds of thousands of dollars to launch 3 Airbnbs with the purchasing strategy. But to launch 3 Airbnbs with subleasing with $50,000 to $60,000, you can do that all day long. Launch 3 single-family homes or maybe 4 or 5 apartment buildings. Keep in mind, guys, that subleasing leads to the purchasing strategy. So it's not one or the other. It's one and number 2. Start with subleasing, then build into the ownership. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, please make sure you guys hit the like button, as it truly helps the YouTube algorithm and lets YouTube know that this video should be shared with more people who want to get started with Airbnb. So thank you in advance for hitting the like button. 2 other things that I want to share for those of you just getting started is, 1, make sure you fully understand the regulation in your city. All you need to do is contact the local building department to find out what the short-term rental ordinance is. Typically, they're going to say there's no regulation, no permit needed. Yes, you need a permit. You can start the Airbnb and get the permit later. 3, you need a permit in order to even upload the listing to Airbnb. Or 4, no Airbnbs allowed. You need to figure out which one of those 4 it is in your city. That way you build a sustainable and scalable business model. So again, just contact the local building department, which you can Google building department in the city of boom, whatever that is, and then the phone number will come up. And finally, use AirDNA and Mashvisor to look at the current revenue and occupancy of properties similar to the one you want to rent or purchase, so that way you know if you could double or more whatever your rent or mortgage payment is going to be. With that being said, guys, if you want to build a $10K a month Airbnb business with or without owning real estate in 90 days or less, there's a link down below where you can schedule a free 15-minute consultation with my team to see if we can help you build your $10K a month automated Airbnb business. So go ahead and click down below and schedule that free 15-minute consultation today. Make sure you guys also check out my podcast on iTunes, The Jorge Contreras Show, and follow me on Instagram at The Jorge Contreras. That's THE Jorge Contreras. And last but not least, again, check out one of these other videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one.